here. Do you remember the last place? So much better. Hey guys, how's it going? Got some comic books, and yeah, I've had to open the window. It's roasting up here, so the window's open, so you might be able to hear cars and shit. So we'll see. Anyway, we finally got some books. My postman's been really latchy, and it's been taking me almost like to the next Wednesday to get the previous Wednesday's books through the mail. So it's starting to get on my tits a little bit. But anyway, here we go. Royal City #2. Still waiting to see really what's going on with that, but it's Lemire, so it's going to be half decent anyway. Tech 55, is it? 955. Good to see Orphan getting a bit of a storyline there. So yeah, I don't see why they set up that team right at the beginning, because hardly any of them are left in it. All-Star Batman #9. Saw on Instagram that Snyder said he was wanting to continue that book for a long time. I don't know what that means, but it was originally just going to be 13 issues, I think. So maybe we're going to get more now. That would be sweet. #3 of Being Super. This is actually really cool. They could do with a few more, I think. Finishing it up next. In the next issue might be a bit of a rush, but yeah, I've really enjoyed that. Underwinter #2. If you are interested in picking up a horror book, I'd recommend going and getting this. It's only 2 issues in, and this one just came out Wednesday, so you should be able to pick both of these up fairly easily. Underwinter, really good. And then yeah, part 1 and 2 of The Button, which so far is not a Watchmen story at all. I guess they never claimed it was, but that's what I signed up for. So we'll see. We'll see what happens next week. What else did we get? So we were at a Jumbler sale yesterday, just actually across the road. I should have filmed the queue. The queue was outrageous. There was a queue. But we were right here, so we just walked over and... Sorry, I'm actually looking out the window right now. Anyway, I got a couple of books. I got some records as well, but we'll look at those later. I got these black and white and platinum walkthroughs for Pokemon. These are just handy to have. I think I've got a copy of platinum. I've got 2 copies of white, weirdly. I'm sure I had a platinum. Oh, I'm going to have to look for that now. Anyway, but these walkthroughs are always really handy. It's cool to be able to find stuff when you're playing, and it's got all sorts of charts if you're wanting to get really dorky about it, which I generally tend to want to do. So £1 for those, I think, 50p each. Finally this, I forgot I had it. It was up in the loft, and what with the excitement of the new Gorillaz album, I thought I'd go and rake it out to have a look. I read it actually when it came out, and then it's just sat upstairs. But these are selling for like £100 on eBay just now, so I'm seriously considering selling this and buying some vinyl. Let me know what you think. I know it's rare, but I mean, it's literally been sat in the loft. It's like I've not had it for the past 4 years, however long. I've had it in boxes getting moved from house to house, so yeah. Anyway, we'll go see what else is going on, and then we'll get around to looking at some vinyl. This is a book Jane's been looking for. Something must be going crazy, because there's 3 different printings. Nuts. This is the earliest one, so this is one she's getting. Okay guys, how's it going? We got back from the shop okay. I only got the book for Jane. I don't know what it's about. I almost died reading the back of it, so we'll just leave it at that. But see what else we got. I got Mad Men. This box says season 1 and 2 on it, but the DVDs inside are season 2 and season 3, which is handy because season 2 and season 3 is what we need. We've got season 1 already, so that worked out well. This was from the charity shop. £1 I think I paid for that. But really annoyingly, we were on Netflix last night, and all 7 seasons have been put on there, so cheers Netflix. I had to buy this again because I've lost mine. I've got no idea where it's gone, but I was glad to find the same. I had one of these. Actually, thinking about it now, mine was numbered. This one is not numbered. Anyway, all the four Alien movies. I still need to watch Prometheus. I haven't watched it yet. We got some wheat beer, grapefruit. I had one of these last night. It's really, really nice. It just tastes like grapefruit juice. It doesn't really taste like beer at all. Cheers. Right, let's get on to the records. Yeah, that's everything else. Elvis Costello, Good Year for the Roses. I think I may have this one already, but I wasn't sure. The Good, the Bad and the Queen, Herculean. Now this is weird to see this after all the Gorillaz stuff. Well, all the Gorillaz stuff. I showed that book, but I was speaking to Chris Risk about this. Go check him out. He just did a review on the new Gorillaz album on his channel. But this is Damon Albarn. This is like a project, I guess you'd call it, that Damon Albarn had before, maybe not before, after the first Gorillaz album, maybe? There's a whole album called Good, Bad and the Queen. And yeah, weirdly found this single. There was a lot of weird singles at that jumbo sale. There was like Maximo Park and stuff like that. I wasn't interested in any of that. I just picked up this one. And I Can't Stand Up for Falling Down, Elvis Costello. The B-side on this is Girls Talk. That's a great song. So I definitely don't have this one. Right, into the actual records that we got. I did pretty well, I think. I wanted to film some stuff in there, but honestly, it was horrible. It was a rammy. Folk were literally just like barging in about, and I just wanted to get the records and get away. There was 2 people there when I got there. Like I was in the queue, so 2 people ahead of the queue wanted them more than I did. But anyway, when you're in a situation like that, you've just got to grab everything and then sort it out after. So that's what I did. I was just grabbing stuff, and this is what I grabbed. Elvis, Paradise Hawaiian Style. I couldn't work out I don't think this is the first printing, but I couldn't quite figure out what this was. It's on a green RCA label, so I'm not really sure. But anyway, it's still that. I've had that on this morning. Elvis is he's just so smooth. So there's that. I got another Elvis. I think I actually got 3 Elvi. I'll just show you this second one quickly while it's here. Obviously they're not together. There we go. This is GI Blues. They're both movies. Yeah, I never said about that. That sticker I'm hoping to get off. But yeah, there's GI Blues. This is in pretty bad shape, but I've definitely got this already. Again, I just wanted to look at labels and code numbers and stuff. Record looked fine, so that's those. This I've had on this morning. Chaz and Dave, Well Pleased it's called. I don't know if you guys know these guys or not, but I would definitely check out Did I Look a Fool? Did I Feel a Fool, is it? Did I Feel a Fool? That was amazing. And the song after it, Snake Eyes Bert. This is ace. These guys are ace. They just sing about going to the pub and like playing darts and playing cards, and they're ace. They're ace. Check them out. Iron Maiden, Number of the Beast. I couldn't believe that was in there. I paid £20 for all of these records, by the way. I think this is probably a tenner on its own. Yeah, so this is the 3rd Iron Maiden album. It's got Number of the Beast, Run to the Hills, anyway, and then various other hits, I guess, but those are the singles, anyway. I didn't realise Bruce Dickinson, this is the first album he sang on. I didn't realise the first 2 weren't him. I just assumed they were the same the whole way, but no, what do I know? Anyway, I think, yeah, I don't know. Don't know what I'm going to do with that, but I've got it. Jimi Hendrix Smash Hits. So it's got like it's got all of his songs on it. Like All Along the Watchtower is not on here. But it's got, well, I'll just show you the track listing. It's I'd definitely call it Smash Hits. Foxy Lady at the end, look, sweet. Yeah, really happy with that. I don't think I could find this one when I was looking it up. I think this was one I couldn't find. So yeah, don't know about that. Don't know what that's worth. It's like just a greatest hits, so I assume not as much as an album. This was in a box. Another guy was looking through, and he kind of picked it up and started to put it back down, and I was like, "Are you having that?" He was like, "No." I was like, "Give it to me, it's mine," before any other bugger gets their hands on it. So really chuffed to have this. Yeah, just a Arista label. Would have been sweet if it had had that. Maybe that's the trick there. Anyway, yeah, you see, this was it. I never really had a chance to look through. The guy just kind of went, oh, 20 quid. I was like, yeah, fuck it, I'll pay 20 quid. I got 2 Wizard of Oz's. I don't know what this one's all about. This one's Hanky Pank Players, whoever they are. I don't think it's particularly a good name for a child's kind of party band, is it? Hanky Pank. I bet, yeah, this one. There was actually a Judy Garland album there as well, but the record was snapped, which was a shame. But anyway, yeah, there's those. I think they may be the same track listings. It doesn't actually say on the back of this one. Anyway, what does it matter? Those. This is a £20 record on its own. Aretha Now. On Atlantic, it's on the plum and red sleeve. I mean, someone would give you 20 quid for that anyway. So, really happy with that. I'm not actually sure what that kind of lightness is in the middle. I think it's part of the record though. It's difficult to tell. Anyway, there's that. Diana Ross and Marvin Gaye. There was 2 of these. I had them both at one point, but I put one back, and the guy beside me took one, so that was fine. So they got bought. This one's for my granddad. He loves Al Jolson. I kind of like him too. The whole blackface thing obviously is a bit risk these days, but you can't deny his music. He's just ace. He's just ace. Al Jolson's fantastic. So yeah, there's that anyway. This was one for Jane, but also for me. Madonna, Like a Virgin. This is the first album. I don't know if you could all go and look through your Madonna albums just now for me and tell me if yours is like this. Because like it's upside down, the back's upside down, if you see what I mean. So, I don't know. I don't know if that's a thing. I couldn't see anyone else talking about, like all the pictures I saw, it was just the right way, if you see what I mean. I wasn't 100% sure of this Burl Ives, In the Quiet of the Night. I've not even listened to it yet, but it had mold, like not mold, like mold spores. I guess it's mold on the actual vinyl, and I've got a Pink Floyd upstairs that has that too. So I kind of bought this one as a tester. I kind of ran the tap in the kitchen until it was steaming, and put the record under it. I wanted to find out if the record was just going to snap shut, but it didn't. It survived it, and it came up real nice. So I'm going to be able to do that to my Pink Floyd and get that one looking nice too. So that's that one. Joan Baez, however you say her name. This is her first album. I think it's a reprint or something, but I can't find anything. I can't find a copy with this sleeve, so I don't know what's going on. And again, I don't really know her. I've just heard a lot about her, so I thought I'd try it out. Black Sabbath, The Collection. This is just a weird collector series. I couldn't find this one online, I don't think, because there's a new like Black Sabbath Greatest Hits that keeps coming up when you type in The Collection. But anyway, this is sweet. Double album. This is probably worth 20 quid on its own. What's on here? Everything's on here. Paranoid, Behind Them All Asleep, War Pigs, Hand of Doom, Planet Caravan, Electric Funeral, Rat Salad, Iron Man. What else is up here? Snowblind, Killing Yourself to Live, Sabra Cadabra, The Writ. Yeah, it's a great album. There's The Boys. So anyway, that's all of those records, and then I got kind of themed records. So we'll do a little plate here, whatever you want to call it. Okay, when I see something that is Christmassy themed, I cannot help myself. I have to buy it. Comic books, records, books. I'm not so bad at just coming home with shitloads of Christmas crackers and stuff like that. But anyway, I just bought a heap of Christmas records. I bought them all. This is just called Christmas at Home. This is on Allegro. All the classics, White Christmas, Mary's Boy Child. It doesn't... Okay, it does have people here, but I don't know who they are. Like Bob Dale sings Mary's Boy Child. I know Harry Belafonte did a version of it, but I don't know. I don't even know the date on this. Well, 66. So there we go. That's not going back in. Right, next, Tijuana Christmas. Look at this guy. He knows how to celebrate the season. So this is going to be sweet. Just like brass. Yeah, like mariachi Christmas. So I think I'll maybe have to listen to that one alone. I don't think anyone's going to come with me on that one. The Bells of Christmas by Eddie Dunstedter. Anyway. Just love the Christmassy scene. I thought that looked cool. We got interesting. Yeah, God Rest You Merry Gentlemen. Music for Pleasure. Deck the Halls. O Tannenbaum. That's one I've not heard for a while. Silent Night's on here. This is 1959, so probably a mono record, even though it doesn't say, it won't say, because it won't say. Right, anyway, who cares? Elvis Christmas album. I've got a different Elvis Christmas album upstairs that's white, so I need to check and see if this is the same. I'm assuming it will be. But yeah. More Elvis. Can't go wrong. Christmas Hymns and Carols with Mario Lanza. So, is that gonna... It kind of works, doesn't it? Right, I'm just dicking about now. We're nearly there. Christmas with Connie Francis. I just like these snowy kind of scenes. It's cool. And then obviously Big Bad Connie Francis right in the middle. And then finally is this, the first vinyl box I've ever bought. The first one I've ever thought was worth it. This is Christmas Through the Years. 6 records of various Christmassy themes, tunes. Yeah, there's 60s, 50s, 70s and 80s on one record. All-time Christmas favourites, The Joy of Christmas, and Christmas souvenirs. Weird. But yeah, this is probably the only one you need, but I've got all of these now. So yeah, that's it. Vinyl, done. I'm going to go watch Alien, I think, or maybe play a bit more Skyrim. But anyway, we'll see you next week, and thanks for watching. See you in the next one.